Hello everyone, today I will be discussing for our literature project. Now, the question that was proposed was, what does it take to be a man? Now, it was kind of off base for me since, well, I'm not a man, but I can try to see from the other perspective. Now, I asked both my parents what their opinions regarding this matter was, and the answer was quite simple. I'll start with my father. From his basic and general beliefs, my father's always been kind of a person who believed in responsibility and accountability. So when he answered this question, it was quite expected. He said that a man was someone who took responsibility and accountability for the people and the actions that he does. He connects himself with, or he does. He believes that this creates a trust and a boundary that we can all learn to respect. Then moving forward, I asked my dad about masculinity. He described it more as a personality trait rather than an essence to be in. He believed that being masculine didn't necessarily was a negative thing, nor was it a positive thing. It was simply part of someone's personality. Lastly, I asked my father to describe what manhood would be to him. Now, this is quite the interesting answer, and I will explain more about it later, but he said that manhood was basically, it was rather than going with age, it's more about the experiences and the actions we do and how we respond to the things around us. Basically, you become more of a man the more you experience and the more you mature, rather than the more you age. So this was quite the interesting perspective, and I'll explain more about why it was interesting later. Then, I asked my mother, who believes that, and similar to my father, that a man should take responsibility and accountability, but she believes that men should be chivalrous and kind. And, of course, she believes that taking accountability doesn't stop at your actions and the people you take in your life, but for yourself. Having the grace and courage to not bully those below you, she said, is the main aspect of a man. She believes that masculinity is assertiveness and charm. And lastly, when I asked her about manhood, she described rather than it being all moments, she believes that it comes with age. As you grow, you gain more moments and you gain more perspective. For me personally, being a man or being a woman is simply living up to your decisions. How you react to the things in your life is what defines you. Now, the interesting factor was that my parents opposed regarding what would define manhood. But overall, they both agreed that being accountable and responsible for your decisions is what made a man. So thank you for your time, and I hope this was informative.